Hello, Godem here. Welcome to my playthrough. I'm actually revisiting Fallout 76. It's been a long time. When it first came out, I jumped into it and got into it pretty heavy, and then kind of fell away from it for a little bit, and maybe about 6 months ago got back into it a little bit again. But it's been a while, and I know obviously this game has some history. Whether it's good or bad, however you feel about that, but Fallout's probably my favorite franchise of all time. So I'm still gonna be a fan. I'm still gonna play. But like I said, it's been a while. I kind of want to see what's changed. So while I'm doing this, though, I'm gonna start a whole new character and start over from the front, from the beginning. So I'm already seeing some different things here. Let's see what's new in the news. I did see this already, and I did already go through the Atomic Shop. But let's check out the info on Fallout first. So obviously this has a lot of controversy right now, but I just want to kind of dive in and take a look. Fallout first, don't just survive, thrive. Premium membership that provides benefits including private worlds up to 7 friends, scrap box container with unlimited storage for crafting components, that's interesting. Placeable survival tent with fast travel points, stash, sleeping bag, and more for basic needs. You get 1,650 atoms per month. An exclusive Ranger Army outfit. And yeah, that doesn't say the price here, but I believe, what is it, $100 to do this, I think? Private worlds, escape the noise in your own private world and invite up to 7 friends, or stay a lone wanderer. Items in progress carrying over between adventure mode as well. So that's pretty interesting, actually. Ranger armor, alright, there you go. There's New Vegas right there. That looks pretty slick, doesn't it? Alright. And the survival tent. Live large. Accessing new scrap box container with limited storage for crafting components. Separate from your stash. Survival tent is a placeable fast travel point with a stash, sleeping bag, and more for all your basic needs. How does that differ from your normal camp? That's other than the unlimited storage. Well, with that scrap box with unlimited storage is separate from the stash. Okay. Alright, we'll back on out and we'll start a new character here. Let's get into this. Yeah, these loading times are pretty lengthy. But like I said, Fallout, huge fan. Probably my number one franchise. Skyrim is up there also, so I am a Bethesda fan, obviously. Um, they are taking some interesting choices right now. Made some interesting decisions. Um, Whether it's for the good or the best or better or for the bad, that's up to you. Everyone's going to be different. I'll admit it's scaring me a little bit, losing focus. And I kind of foresaw something a few years ago when it seemed like they were bringing on all these studios and they're just getting larger and larger and larger. That always gets a little scary for me. But let's go ahead and listen to this.
War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gathered together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
All right, I'm excited. I know it's been a while, but I've played this, but I'm still excited.
Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept. But it's time to get up and get out there. We've been locked away long enough. Today is Reclamation Day. It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. But you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
All right. So I usually do not spend too much time in this, especially with this game, because you're not going to see your character too often. Well, although was some of that activated? I don't mind an occasional scar or two. Looks like you know, been through the war a bit. Do that. No. No. All right, now can you not change facial hair and hair in general? It's just you choose these different face types. Cancel. Extras. We'll put them in. We'll just do something kind of average right in the center there. All right, I think this is us. Looking beautiful. Oops. This doesn't matter much. Let's just take this photo. There we go. Actually, let's... All right, there we go. All right, and we're off. And I do not remember if there's a whole lot in this. Mural activate. Inside the vault to do before. Press there. Doesn't look like we can pick anything up. Happy Reclamation Day. Today's the day, everyone, Reclamation Day. We've been preparing for this moment for 25 years. We're ready. You're ready. America's waiting for us. So let's get out there at the Overseer. You're invited. To everyone, 10 p.m. to midnight, we've opened the remaining liquor rations and the official Vault Tech party hats. The Overseer will give a speech at 10 minutes to midnight and will lead the countdown. Have fun, everyone. Oh, it's a little game. Get ready to serve. Oh, I see. Maybe I see. Alright, let's give this another try. Oh. Oh. Alright, I'm getting that. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Yeah. We'll check that so we can keep that. Alright, oh, you can go into... Oh, no wonder. Activate the trap. Nothing. No. Alright. Anything in here? No. Trophies. Oh, can we spin the globe? Yep. Nice. Overseer directive. Proceed to exit. Alright, let's start proceeding. Circle to open your Pip-Boy. Now, yeah, it's been a while, so it's, I have to remember these controls. Alright. Obviously, I'm not going to have much of anything at this moment, so, okay.
You have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility. Just know that Vault Tech is proud of you. I am proud of you. When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia. This is the Overseer, signing off.
All right. We can activate all this stuff. It doesn't seem much, if anything. It's just nope. So this is what I do remember this from initially playing. I wish they would fix this to where you can bring the text off of the page, because from my setup, I'm sitting here at my television. I'm about, I don't know, 8 feet away. This is really hard to read because of the griminess of the paper. So I'm not, I wish they would fix this. Do you know that my heart skips beat every time we enter? Yeah. I just can't read those notes. We're supposed to go, yep. There's a gym there. I don't remember all these posters. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm thinking we're not going to be able to get into any of these places.
Sir, hello. Oh, finally. I feared you'd never wake up. Don't you remember? It's Reclamation Day. Time to leave the vault. Most of the others have already gone. Best get cracking. Each standout has gear for you to pick up and use, Limit 1 to resident. If you find any other functioning Mr. Handy units out there, do send my regards.
And he's off. It looks like that letter is... That note is... sticking out, or a book or something. You can't get in there. It's all ominous, unless that's just the light. Oh, there's another one. Nothing.
Lots of water out there, almost all of it undoubtedly irradiated. When in doubt, boil it out. Imagine dying of hunger or thirst. How utterly embarrassing.
Drink out of the fountain. No.
Be on constant alert for the clickety-click of your Pip-Boy's built-in radiation meter. Remember, sir, Rad-X to prevent radiation sickness, Rad-Away to cure it. Always stay stocked with medicines, and don't forget to use them. So, about the infrastructure out there in Appalachia, I suspect there isn't any.
All right.
Remember, you don't have to go it alone. Find friends, or make new ones.
That's a green light. What do we have in here? How's the overseer? Let's take a look at the terminal. Vault type report. Confidential. Overseer's eye only. 25 years after the vault doors close, you are to prepare your citizens to leave Vault 76 and begin a process called reclamation. Specifics will be disseminated automatically as that time approaches. After Reclamation Day, you are personally ordered to find and secure 3 nuclear silos, codenamed Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. If these sites are still nuclear capable, ensure no one except Vault Tech can access or launch nuclear ordnance. To be clear, even if there are other authorities, whether government, militia, or otherwise, their claims are to be ignored. Vault Tech alone maintains jurisdiction. 76 parameters. Vault 76 is one of the most important projects that Vault-Tec has completed. No expense has been spared on building, staffing, and selecting the inhabitants of your vault. The cream of the crop of America have been chosen, including luminaries from Vault-Tec University. The special classes and instruction you've received about managing a vault do not apply to this assignment. Vault 76 is special. Your mission is to see to the livelihood and well-being of all your residents and make sure they're ready to colonize. Alright. It is to be expected you will face challenges we haven't prepared you for. Adapt, learn, and thrive. America is counting on you. Operation procedures. Day-to-day duties. Your job as the overseer is to see to the overall health and safety of Vault 76. Avoid loss of life at all costs. The Vault residents have been carefully chosen for the unique skills and temperament. Due to the aptitude of the Vault residents, you may be presented with unique challenges in maintaining order. As a last resort, each domicile can be locked down and the resident imprisoned for any duration you deem appropriate. Enforced solitary confinement can lead to psychological issues, so factor that in. Although the vault doors cannot be opened from the inside, ooh, that's interesting, keep the entry clear of all unauthorized personnel. The security team will stow all weapons and munitions after the amended entry period and will be armed solely with non-lethal devices. If America is to be rebuilt, every life in this vault is special. Preserve them all. Mandatory shutdown. Our studies have shown, even after a relatively short duration of living with the amenities of Vault-Tec, that test subjects can grow to depend on them. That will not do for Vault 76. After the all-clear message is received, Vault 76 will shut down all functions inside of 24 hours. Air circulation will cease last, and you should warn the Vault residents that staying inside the vault can be lethal after this period. Everyone must leave the nest. It's imperative that all residents are focused on the important job of rebuilding America. Alright, so they're literally kicking you out so you get out there. And we overslept. Oops, go back. Archived files. Reclamation day has arrived. We counted down to midnight. I haven't seen everyone cheer like this since Vault Baby number 1 was born. I called lights out a couple hours ago, had to get security to help a few people to their beds, and the volunteers, and I got all the standees set up just like we practiced. Need to make the final recordings, and then it'll be time to head out that door. I wish I could be there to help everyone on their way, but I know they'll make me proud. Survival first. As instructed, we set up the survival packages. I've advised everyone to run fast and far from 76 as soon as the doors open. We have no information about what awaits us. Vault-Tec says we're America's best hope. Now we'll find out. Annual review 2100. Another year down, our mission continues. Top issues. At current count, 6 residents are under disciplinary lockdown. That's up from 4 last year. The morale officer has managed to quash the worst rumors about Appalachia, cannibal mutants, burning rain, whatever, but tensions are high. It's generally pretty easy to maintain order. The pedigree of most of the residents is impressive, to say the least. But competence sometimes means arrogance, and arrogance means my authority gets tested more often than it should. Hydroponics have been struggling to keep up with demand. I've been loath to institute mandatory rationing, but in 2101, that may be necessary. 76 is full to bursting with people we anticipated. Alright, top successes. The award ceremonies are a great way of stroking the most hardened egos, since everyone's so damn competitive. The low point was someone losing a tooth in a fight over the Best Dental Hygiene Award. The senior staff has been exemplary as always, very dependable and loyal. It's been a struggle to keep our overachievers placated, but another year down and we're still here. The Vault 76 World Cup has proven to be a huge hit. The ball damn near broke the jukebox. The energy in the atrium was just amazing. Alright, so they were playing soccer out there, obviously. No delete files. Play holotape.
Overseer's log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever is listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone. But I'm glad you did. Truth is, I need your help. I've been given a task and I've decided to break protocol and tell you what it is. Because if there's one thing I've learned in these past few years, it's that we need to rely on each other. There were 3 active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bombs fell. They blew up the world before. We can't let it happen again. So we've got to locate and secure all of the silos. Or die trying. Hopefully the former. But it's been 25 years. I just don't know what we're gonna find out there. Or where to start. My directive was to go to the nearest population center and assess the situation. I'll set up a camp on the way once I get my bearings. Find me there.
Alright. So we are going to be following the Overseer. Oh, was that somebody? Oh, that was that Handy. I actually thought it kind of looked like somebody was walking out there for a second. Alright. Nothing else back here.
Your camp is the key to survival and rebuilding, so use it often.
I'm assuming we cannot do anything back here. Yeah. I was wrong. Oh, unless this is just, you know what, I might have skipped. Yeah, that's what I did. I skipped. So let's take our camp. And move on.
Remember one of Vault-Tech's many, many mottos. Hard work is happy work.
Get a job. Oh, we get to pick, get some cards. Nice. Alright.
Some may call them jobs, but I like to think of them as perks.
So, I remember how the system works, however, I'm not terribly familiar with exactly what is best to go.
I know it will be scary out there.
So let's start.
Possess the skills
Measure
to
of your
not
raw
only
physical
survive,
power affects how much you can
but
carry and the damage of all melee attacks. Carrying obviously is always good. I do not plan to do too much meleeing. I usually do not do that, melee too much. Awareness of nearby enemies, your ability to detect stealthy movement, your
Remember,
weapon accuracy, and
adaptability
fast.
is key. If your role isn't working, try another.
Overall
Get
physical
creative.
fitness, it affects your total health, the action point drain from sprinting, and your resistance to disease. Alright, endurance is pretty good. Charisma allows you to share higher point perks and also affects your rewards from group quests and
You,
prices
sir,
when you
possess the
barter.
skills necessary to accomplish
Intelligence
anything.
affects your ability to hack terminals, the condition and durability of items that you craft, and the return you get from scrapping. That all sounds really good. Agility affects the number of action points advanced and your ability to sneak. Sneaking's always good.
To be anything.
Luck affects the recharge rate of critical hits, as well as the condition and durability of items that you loot. I think we'll start with intelligence first. Obviously, we're going to accept that.
never stop learning. Be the best you can be.
Level 2. And there's the vault door. Let's peek into here a little bit first. And anything to do. Alright, I can get in that terminal. Does that just sit in the chair? Yeah. With the lights? No. Alright, let's get a little more lore here, a little more story. Oh yeah, alright, so let's see. Start one likeness. So it probably starts with an S. Well, I guess it has to start with an S, right? I don't think it can be Snake because of that third A. Should not be able to be stone. We'll try Samba. No. Oh, they had 0 likenesses with Samba. I'm missing then. What it... If it had a likeness with Start, but not Samba... I'm a little confused on that one. What am I missing? Oh, I'm locked out for good? No, it's just for a little bit of time, isn't it? There we go. Alright. I know it's going to take a little bit of time, but we're going to do this. We're going to try and eliminate. Those don't count because there's a word in between this thing. We're not eliminating too much. Yeah, we did not eliminate too many. So there's one likeness with Major, but nothing with Jacob. So anything else start with an M? Minor. Well, but then that one has an R, so that would not be it. Well, unless it's the R. Well, no, because then there's the M. So that would be 2. Let's try to remember. So it might be ending with an R. Offer. No, locked out, man. 0 for 2. We will get this. There we go. I'm starting to wonder if the game just broke down and gave it to me. Fallout 76 security instructions. Fallout 76 is one of the most highly valuable and important vaults in our network. As such, these orders must be obeyed at all costs. The future of America is at stake. Upon receiving the activation notice, your team is authorized to use lethal force. Any obstacle or threat that stands between you and getting vault residents safely inside the vault must be dealt with decisively. Only authorized residents are allowed inside. All other personnel should be considered enemy combatants. The Overseer has special instructions after the activation notice. As soon as the entry procedures are complete, your team must stow all weapons in the specified containers. Further orders will then be dispensed. Trust your Overseer. Obey your Overseer. Know that each and every member of your team was selected specifically for this assignment because of Vault-Tech's faith in you. If you work together, you will succeed. Incident reports. Drunk and disorderly. Jill caught M. Thompson singing loudly during the night cycle. He got into the reclamation party stores and borrowed a six-pack. The rules say the theft mandates lockdown, but what's the point? In 2 days, everyone's out anyhow. Threw Thompson in the holding cell to sleep it off. Assault investigated. Ooh, this doesn't sound good. Nakamura investigated a complaint filed by our old friend Jake. Jake claimed that E. Jefferson shoved him with intent to commit bodily injury. Nakamura found a witness and Jake was gently shoved out of the way after he was laying into Jefferson about being an ineffectual ass. Asked the chief whether we could nail Jake for filing a false report. Chief said that Jake technically was assaulted though, so it's dropped. God, I hate lawyers. Unauthorized access investigation. Terminal 23B was hacked last night. Sandy investigated, and we've got no idea who did it. The reclamation files were accessed, however, which has the Chief furious. What does he expect? Half the Rezzies are goddamn geniuses. How are we supposed to keep them out of the files? Doubled up the shifts so we have more eyes out there? Like that'll help. Theft investigated. Another claim from Jake again. Sent Nakamura over. She's the only one that doesn't want to strangle the guy. Jake claims he's missing one box of sugar bombs from his room. He's demanding we investigate it. One box of sugar bombs, told Nakamura to drop the investigation. With reclamation coming, we have far more important things to do. Alright, and security logs, final entry. 25 years of service, no KIAs, and one hell of a send-off. I made one last plea to arm the Rezzies before we open, denied. My solemn hope is generations from now, visitors will come to 76, read this, and know how dedicated their forefathers were, how we regrew America from the ashes. But I must admit I'm afraid as well. If some of the experiments in the other vaults go wrong, it can give you nightmares, and that's only the things I know about. If we can only stick together, work together, I think we stand a chance. Alright, so there's some positivity there. Keeping a lid on it. Had to lock down Casey for blabbing about the activation notice. The cat's already out of the bag, but orders are orders. Procedure is, we announce tomorrow, but you can feel the excitement. The team keeps asking what to expect out there. The nukes knocked out our external sensors, so we're blind. Only the secondary Geiger counters are operational. Scuttlebutt gone wild, lots of whispering of who's grouping up with who after reclamation. I worry that the biggest threat to the project isn't any threat we'll face out there, it's from within. The Rezzies are a formidable lot, but give them free rein and Lord help us. Alright, that one's not quite as positive outlook as the first entry, which is ironically named the final entry. Alright, rundown complete. Team tore through the activation notice checklist. Logs wiped, non-essential gear secured, reclamation packages acquired, etc. The whole procedure went down in record time, like we've been practicing for years. Some grumbling about unleashing the Rezzies without the Overseer keeping them in check, but overall, a good performance. Alright. believe that's it in the vault. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything down here. Okay. Altered have to say anything? Nothing at all.
They grow up so fast.
Oh, he's sad.
Happy Reclamation Day. Now go get 'em.
Alright, let's go get him.